Hey there guys, welcome back to another awesome video. Today's movie is gonna be of Soul. So Soul follows a musician named Joe Gardner, and he wants to be with the big boys. He wants to play with the big boys and be one of the best jazz musicians out there. The only problem is that he dies the next day before he can have his shot and have his concert. And now he has to get back to his body while learning about the meaning of life. So this movie is directed by Pete Docter, and not a lot of people know this, but when Pete Docter is involved in a Pixar movie or a Pixar project, whether he's directing it, producing it, or writing it, that means it's gonna be good. Not that Pixar is terrible without Pete Docter, but Pete Docter just has a way with movies, and he definitely has a way with this one. And I'm just gonna throw this out there and just say the obvious, just to get it out of the way, that obviously the animation is beautiful, the cast and the talent is fantastic. The likes of Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Viola Davis, and Daveed Diggs, and many others in this film. But I think what's really captivating about this movie that still stands the test of time is the fact that it's handles a really abstract and really concept about what is the meaning of life and how you want to have that conversation, because it is not a lot that is brought up lately, but it is still a conversation. Like when you ask that question and ask these deep thoughts about the universe and about the planet and about life and about creation, it becomes a conversation that circles around the way you perceive life, the way you perceive the universe, the way you perceive living, the way you perceive death, how you kind of cope with it, how do you manage these sort of things. It really asks and kind of puts in and subjects the right answers and the right concepts, because it's like, what is the meaning of life? What is your purpose? Do we all have specific purposes in life? Were we born with purposes? Were we given purposes? Are these purposes just fulfillments, and then what do we do left with our life? Like once our purpose is done, what do we do next? What's our next goal? All these achievements, all these things that we can really get into and really just dig deep and pull the curtain behind. Or there's just flat out the best, I think one of the best options to say is there's also enjoying life. That could be a purpose. Enjoying what life has in store for you. Whether it is the bad, whether it is the good, whether it is just the little things in life, whether it is the big things in life. It answers kind of, not quite, like I said, it doesn't answer everything, but it does give you these little things of implications. And speaking of the little things, I just love how well Jamie Foxx is as Joe Gardner, especially when you have such a line as when he says, "If I die today, my life will amount to nothing." That's just powerful right there. And I remember when I first saw this back in 2020, in tears at that scene. And then flashing forward to recently, had watched this again for the second time, still in tears at that moment. Just something about how beautiful that is. And this is just such a really powerful film, and it's definitely, you're probably gonna hear this a lot, and that's probably nothing new, but this is definitely one of Pixar's best, and it was one of my favorite movies of 2020, and I still stand by that answer. So I am going to give Soul, I'm going to give it an A+. So Soul, have you guys seen it? What did you think of it? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and also let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite Pixar movie? And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day every week. Share the video with family and friends, all that good stuff and more. Leave some suggestions down in the comments as well. You name it, I'll look into it. Speaking of requests and suggestions, I know I'm a little behind on them, but I will be slowly picking those up and picking them up into my schedule, into things that I have scheduled and planned in terms of reviews, in terms of top 10s, also other stuff and more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.